Here's a question that stings a little. Why would anyone follow you? Not why you deserve it, not what you post, what they actually walk away with. One Skillshare class answers it backwards. Value first, one niche second, and honesty ahead of polish. 60,754 students have taken it. This is YouTube success. Build an authentic channel that's worth the follow, taught by Sorelle Amore, 9 lessons, 55 minutes, and almost nothing about the algorithm. Here's the plan: why anyone follows at all. Credibility and the one niche you get known for, the message template and honesty over polish. Then the student's verdict in numbers. Lesson 2 opens with the question she says most of the internet skips. What do you actually give somebody? She offers 4 honest answers. Say something that matters. Entertain them. Teach them something you know, or simply act and let that be the inspiration. Then the exercise. Write 30 interests without editing yourself. Cut that to the 10 you genuinely care about, then mix them into groups of 3. 2 is common, 3 starts to look like nobody else. Her own 3 are mind, body, and heart artistry, on the theory that the biggest artwork any of us makes is a life. It took her years to land on it, and she says plainly that it will shift again. So Chapter 2, who is teaching this? Sorelle Amore. A photographer, videographer, and YouTuber who built a travel and lifestyle channel from nothing, starting with videos about Iceland, where she happened to be living at the time. The credentials are receipts, her own advanced selfie school with around 4,000 students, a hashtag followed by roughly 150,000 people, and years spent earning a living entirely online. What makes her worth listening to, though, is the admitting, chasing trending pages, wearing a personality that wasn't hers until the comments asked her to stop. This class is the map she wishes she'd had. Chapter 3, the contents. Inside, it's 55 minutes across 9 lessons, and the shape of it is unusual. 5 of those lessons are about what you stand for. Exactly 1 is about a schedule, and it is the second to last thing she covers. And the ordering is the argument. Worth the follow, then credibility, then a niche, then the message, then honesty on camera. Only after all of that does anyone mention how often to post or which platforms to be on. Which is, when you think about it, exactly the right order. And it is almost never the one people actually end up following. 9 lessons, most under 10 minutes, plus a bonus where she reviews real student channels. The longest is about not performing. We'll get there. First, credibility. Lesson 3, and it's the reassuring one. Credibility, she says, almost never arrives as a certificate, and it doesn't have to. Being 10% further along than the person you're teaching is the qualification. Her example is knitting, of all things. Be the very best in the world at it, and you have long since forgotten what confused you at the start. Then she empties the drawer: press coverage, television, anyone you have ever coached, real qualifications if you happen to have them, and a body of work deep enough to settle the question by itself. A playlist that simply keeps going is proof by volume. If none of that exists yet, film the climb instead. People need to see how you started, and it brings them along on the journey with you, which is its own kind of proof. Then lesson 4, and the one everybody resists. 1 thing they know you for, and 2 more that quietly support it so the channel never gets boring. Because you cannot be everything to everyone, and trying is the short road to burnout. Her example is a friend known as the Queen of Adventures. She cooks, she trains, she photographs, and every bit of it reinforces the one title she is actually known for. Then she scrolls back through her own channel and names every version of herself it has held. The Icelandic Queen, the worldwide travel guide, the travel photographer, the one explaining how to work online and get paid to travel, and now heart, body, and mind artistry. 2 worries answered. A crowded niche is a served niche, not a closed one. There isn't one actor in the world. Your tone, your style, your personality, any of them is enough to separate you. And copying while you learn is fine. What you cannot do is lurch without warning into something else. Lesson 5 is the one I'd keep. The stronger the emotional reaction, she argues, the further a piece travels. So she hands over a form with 3 fields to be filled in before you film anything. What outcome do you want? What tone carries it? And how should they feel afterwards? 1 primary feeling. 3 at the absolute most, or the message stops being legible. Then she fills it in 3 times using her own published videos. A vulnerable one meant to make people act and leave them inspired. An eye-opening one planting a new idea, ending hopeful, and a light-hearted one aimed at changing a perspective and leaving people motivated. Same form, 3 completely different videos. In each of them, the feeling was decided before the camera came out. Which brings us to the longest lesson in the class at 11.5 minutes, authenticity over beauty. Both ends are failures, too little care, and people scroll past work that deserved better, too much polish, and the person disappears from their own channel. She made the second mistake in public on her own channel and is refreshingly direct about it. So what does the mix look like? One creator she names cuts gorgeous footage against handheld, shaky, obviously unstaged moments. Another films and edits everything on a phone from a van and lets the personality do the rest. Then she turns it on herself. She talks too fast, viewers slow the playback down, and she left it exactly as it was. The weakness became the running joke. Only now, 5 lessons in, does anyone mention a schedule. 1 video a week to start with. She grew on 2 a week. Photographs once a day on the platform she cares about, and never more than you can post without the quality quietly slipping. Then the part that loses people. If you promise Monday, be there on Monday. Somebody who checks twice and finds nothing simply stops checking, and you never learn that you lost them. So when a good month arrives, make more than you need and hold most of it back for the flat one. And her own growth was never a treadmill. Across 3.5 years, almost all of it came from 2 hard pushes of 6 to 8 months, with ordinary consistency in between. 2 platforms she enjoys, not 7 she doesn't. Now the student's verdict in numbers. So does it deliver? 96% of students said the class met or exceeded their expectations. 58% said it exceeded them outright. And on the most liked board, the winner is her. Engaging teacher with 1,748 votes, ahead of helpful examples and clarity of instruction. Audio and video quality, actionable steps, and organized lessons all sit close behind, and none of them is far off the lead. Which is a strange sort of proof. A class arguing that personality is the thing people follow, and the student's favorite part of it turns out to be the personality doing the teaching. The argument makes itself. So who is it for? The about to start with nothing published yet, the scattered creator with 6 interests and no identity, and the quiet ones. She spends a lesson insisting you don't need a big personality. If you came for thumbnails, tags, and retention graphs, skip it. That is not the class this is. Because under the exercise, the niche, the message form, and the posting schedule, the class keeps returning to the same borrowed line. Better hated for who you are than loved for who you aren't. Wearing a mask is exhausting, she says, and everybody can tell anyway. Somewhere out there is an audience for the actual you, and they are considerably easier to keep. Which brings us at last to the verdict. So, worth 55 minutes, comfortably. You leave with a 3-part answer to what your channel is even for, a form for building a message that lands, and permission to stop performing on camera. It's included with a Skillshare membership, and there's a free trial, so the hour is the entire price, and the ideas keep working long after it. And there is one last thing before you go, so stay with me. Click the link in the description. It gets you in free through Skillshare. Then do the very first exercise before you plan anything else. 30 interests cut down to 10, mixed into 3. That is your combination, and that's the assignment. See you in the next review.